I go to my friend's thermodynamics class today. The only reason I went was because I told my friend I want to find me a hot engineering husband because they're gonna make bank someday. And he was like, well then come to my thermodynamics class. It's at 11:30 and if you have time you can just sit in on the class and like stare at all the hot guys. And I was like, sold. Some of the kids in that class I already know and they don't know what I'm doing in their class. They're like, hey, are you ready for the quiz? The what? Friend goes, oh yeah, we have a quiz today. What do you mean, oh yeah, we have a quiz today? Isn't this something that you're supposed to know before you bring me here? I tell my friend, I'm like, we have about 1 minute before this class starts and that I'm stuck here. Should I go? Because I'm not gonna do a quiz that I'm gonna get 0% on. And also, I don't go to this class. He's like, no, you're good. I beg to differ. And my friend points at a guy who walks into his class and goes, look, a hot guy to be your chemical engineering husband. He points at the kid I was literally obsessed with last year. I'm like, yeah, we already tried to land that plane. It didn't work. The professor teaches for a bit and I'm like, okay, maybe they're not gonna do the quiz today after all and I can just audit this class silently and the professor will never know that I'm not one of his students. And then all of a sudden he's like, all right guys, get out a piece of paper and write what's on the board. We're gonna do the test. I had to sit there in silence for 45 minutes and pretend to do the test so that the teacher didn't kick me out. To be allowed to leave the class, you have to hand the professor your quiz, which I did not do because I don't know how to do that. So I just waited until everybody went out to go hand their quiz and then I ran out of that class. What did you do for 45 minutes in a thermodynamics class that you've never been to before? I'm not crying. I'm just happy about thermodynamic. What do you mean no bitches? I do thermodynamic.